Let's talk about something that's super important. I'm talking about confidence. There's something about confidence that just makes life easier. You walk into a room and people feel it. You start talking and people listen. It's not magic though. It's something that you could build like a muscle. But first, let's get one thing straight. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about owning who you are, flaws and all, and showing up like that unapologetically. Now, I get it. We all have moments when we doubt ourselves. We all have that inner voice that tells us we're not good enough. Or we can't handle the situation. But let me tell you something. That voice is lying to you. Confidence doesn't come from being flawless. It comes from knowing that even though things don't go right and things aren't perfect, you can handle it. So, how do you build this unstoppable type of confidence? Well, it starts with a few things. First, stop caring what other people think. Let's get one thing out of the way. You're not here to people please everybody. You're not going to be able to be everybody's cup of tea, and that's cool. The sooner you realize that, the better. So many people are stuck trying to fit into a mold that society or their own friends or family created for them. That's not you. Be who you are. Wear what you want. Say what you want. Do what feels right to you. Because here's the truth. You'll never please everybody. The only person you need to please is yourself. You're not here to follow somebody else's blueprint for success. You're here to create your own. And when you stop caring about people's opinions, that's when the magic starts happening. That's when you get to truly show up as yourself. And that's where confidence is born. The second thing, you got to act like you're confident. Look, I'm not saying fake it till you make it. That's not what I'm saying you need to do. But there's a power in taking action even when you feel scared. Think about this. If you wait until you feel 100% ready, you're going to be waiting forever. Perfection's an illusion. The best time to take action is now. So start acting like the confident person that you want to be. Walk with your head high. Speak clearly. Stand tall. It doesn't matter if you don't feel it at first. Your body language can actually trick your brain into feeling more confident. I'm talking about posture, eye contact, how you carry yourself. When you walk into a room and you stand there like you own the place, people notice that shit. And eventually, you'll start to feel like you belong in that room. Confidence is contagious too. The more you carry yourself like you got it together, the more people will believe that you do. And soon, you'll be amazed at how much more confident you actually feel. The third thing, stop comparing yourself to other people, man. Come on, man. Stop embarrassing yourself. Be true to who you are. This one's huge. In today's world of social media, we're constantly out there bombarded with the highlight reels to other people's lives. People posting their vacations, their new cars, their families. And that can make you feel like you're falling behind. But let me tell you something. Comparison, that's the thief of joy. You got to remember, people only show you what they want you to see. Behind those perfect photos, they've got their own struggles, doubts, insecurities. Nobody's perfect, man. Everybody goes through that struggle. So don't waste time comparing your behind the scenes to somebody else's highlight reel. Focus on your own journey, your own growth. You're not in competition with everybody else. You're not in competition with nobody else. The only person you need to compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. And here's the secret for you. When you stop comparing yourself to other people, you give yourself permission to fully embrace who you are. And that's when your confidence starts to skyrocket. Next up is the power of small wins. We all know what it feels like to fail. Hell, we've all been there. But failure, it's not the end. It's the beginning of growth. Failure is part of success. But you got to be able to celebrate the small wins. Celebrate those small wins along your journey. Every time you face fear or do something that pushes you outside of your comfort zone, give yourself credit. It's easy to be your biggest critic as the high performer, but you got to remember to be your biggest supporter, even if it's just a small thing, like striking up a conversation with a stranger or wearing that outfit that you've been too scared to wear. Those small actions, they add up. The more you stack those wins, the more confident you become. You know why? Because every time you do something you're scared to do, you prove to yourself that you could handle it. You build trust in yourself, and trust is the foundation of confidence. When you trust yourself, you know you can handle whatever life throws your way. And the last one, you got to understand that confidence is a choice. Confidence isn't something that you're born with. It's a decision you make every single day. You choose to believe in yourself, to trust yourself, and to take action even when you don't feel like it. Confidence comes from consistency, doing the hard things over and over and over again until they become easy. And when you choose to show up, even when you're not feeling it, you're going to get stronger. And that confidence is going to keep growing. So, what's the takeaway from this? You're not born with confidence. You got to build it. And it starts with how you think, how you act, how you show up every single day. When you start to embrace who you are, when you stop comparing yourself to others, when you start stacking small wins, you start to realize that you are a force to be reckoned with. Confidence doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from being real, from owning your own strengths and your weaknesses, and from showing up as yourself. So go out there, own it, and start building that confidence today.